Okay, holy fucking shit. There's some insane shit just happened to me. I'm here. I'm literally gearing up to take my inner woman on a date. Okay? That was my plan for tonight. I was like, I got a little bit of time before I go to bed. I'm gonna take my inner woman on a date. We're gonna look at this photo album, which I don't think I've shared with y'all yet, of pictures of inspo of shit that she likes and wants to look like. Yeah, all these fucking gorgeous women, right? Where she's like, yeah, that's me, right? And we can hang out with these pictures and we can do some other things, and I'm gonna appreciate her. Literally, as I'm gearing up to do this, as I'm like grabbing my stuff, I check my Instagram compulsively. We all do it, and I notice somehow I just missed this notification. 2 weeks ago, I saw this post by this dude. The audio's playing. This dude Travis Percy. He's pretty cool. He does a lot of like, it's kind of like self-helpy, but like, I don't know, a lot of self-help I think is like really fucking annoying, and his stuff is pretty cool. And he had this post about how I'll link it. I'll just show you the post. So it says, yeah, you know what's interesting and kind of ironic? It can feel like dating gets harder as you work on yourself because you get better at determining people who aren't good for you. Um, and yeah, it's basically just about how like, yeah, anywho, I don't want to summarize this post. Y'all can go look at Travis Percy if you want. This is him, Travis Percy. Um, yeah, he's a cool dude. Um, I wish I could make that show up not backwards, but whatever. I left a comment on here. I said, wait, I actually feel like this is an extremely deep point in some sense. The deeper our self-love, the harder it is for someone else to love us more than we love ourselves. This is a very spiritual point to me. Not sure if you have that inclination. He liked the comment like 2 weeks ago, like a few hours after I posted, didn't say anything. Then a week later, I just missed, this dude commented and he added me and he said, for real, self-devotion greater than self-discipline. Self-devotion greater than self-discipline. Yes, literally, like this dude just summed up months of growth for me. Is a bit of an exaggeration, but maybe even not. Months of growth in like literally 4 words in a symbol. Self-devotion greater than self-love. This is really annoying. This is backwards. I don't know how to fucking fix that. Whatever. Dude, I'm gonna say some shit about this right now because I literally cannot resist because this is too fucking good. Like, I've been thinking for so long and had this thing of like, oh, like inner people in me, like inner Huma, right? Like I am just like, my conscious mind is just like an interpreter and like a puppet for inner Huma. And that puppet is like an interpreter is the better word, right? Like my job is to listen and figure out what Huma wants and then do what Huma wants, right? Because like Huma, who is Huma? Huma is like my soul. Huma is like a piece of God that I never have full access to and only reveals him and herself to me, like as, I don't know, like as I deem myself capable of handling what he and she have to say, right? And they're like their soulness, whatever. I can't speak. It's late at night. Give me a break. And like this is, I literally made this video earlier today that was like talking about my breakthrough in therapy this morning of like the guy, my therapist telling me, he's like, Huma, like, why are you thinking about this other woman when you like think about Huma the woman? Like, if you want to imagine you were out right now on a date with Huma the woman, which I'm about to be right now, what would she say? And I was like, oh right, she'd be like, motherfucker, why are you emotionally cheating on me with this other woman? Like, fuck you. Like, I literally like, yeah, like you think she's beautiful? Like, I'm beautiful. What's wrong with you? Like, you weak, pathetic man that like can't see the shit in front of your face. Right? And that to me, like that was literally me, the self-devotion. That's me, Huma, the conscious mind, and Huma the man, devotion to Huma the woman. Self-love meaning no different than devotional love to another human being. No different. Same. Identical. And the fact that he pulled in is so smart, self-discipline in here, because this is like, I think those are the two fundamental ways of like that I've had in my life. It kind of sums up of relating to myself. And self-discipline is denial of the soul. Self-discipline to me is saying, I am a conscious mind to be controlled. I am a set of impulses to be suppressed and controlled, because inner Huma doesn't do good things. Inner Huma has to be controlled by the conscious mind. No, backwards, wrong. Inner Huma, like, yes, have to work together. Conscious mind and inner Huma have to work together. I can't just like be 100% impulsive and intuitive. Like, yes, inner Huma absolutely wants to work with me. Inner Huma does not need to be like tamed. Inner Huma does not need to be told what to do for sure. Inner Huma tells me what to do. I am the one sitting, he and she, I'm going to call her she for the moment. Inner Huma is the one with all the power. And I just sit here and beg her, like, do not blow my life the fuck up. Please. Like, can we work together? I'll give you what you want, but can we do it in a way that, like, allows me to live a normal life? Like, that is the relationship. The relationship is, like, she is supreme. And, like, I have to figure out how to make her happy while also doing my duty to, like, live a normal life where, like, I am, whatever, like, respectful of other people and the rules of the world. But no, I don't get to look Huma in the face and say, no, you don't get to want that. She's like, motherfucker, who's in control here? I'm like, oh, right, you are. So yes, like literally so true. Self-devotion, greater than self-discipline. Self-discipline is like me locking Huma in the room, which I did for 26 years. I just denied her existence. And I know like it wraps it, like it's not like self-discipline is the way Huma the man related to himself a lot. But like I think just like thinking holistically, like it does fit together of like me using my brain to try to like control my soul and deny my soul. To now the flip is like, oh, my relationship with myself is just like my relationship with any other human being. I don't know the contents. All I can do is sit and appreciate and try to receive. That is all I can do. All I can do is receive my inner self as it comes out. In the same way that if I was dating somebody, another human being, all I could do for her would be like, oh, like what is she giving me? Who is this person? There's depth in her that I will never know. Let me just receive her in this moment. And it's like, it's not a metaphor. It's like, oh, loving myself is like that. Loving myself is that. Because I contain multitudes in depth that like, it's the same. Another person, let's speak about it spiritually for a moment, right? Because that's ultimately what this is to me. Another person is a soul, a piece of God on a journey to oneness with God. What am I? A soul, a piece of God on journey to oneness with God. So we are all the same. Every one of us is all the same and in a state of illusion that we are different. So my love for you is actually no different than my love for myself. And my knowing of myself is no different than my knowing of you. I know myself no better in some sense than I know you, which is that there's an infinite about my, it's not like it's whatever. Yes, obviously we know ourselves better than we know other people. But at the same time, it's like, no, there's an infinite depth within me that I do not understand. And there's an infinite depth within you that I do not understand. So it's like from all like a practical perspective, yeah, like I have to accept that I know myself basically as little as I know anybody else. Why? Because if I knew myself, I wouldn't be here. I'd be God realized and like done living reincarnations. And it's like, look, I don't walk around like having to think about it like that on a daily basis, but like, that's literally what it is. Like, guys, like I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, what is dating? What is intimacy? All of it is like, and look, it's not to say these things are bad, but it's like there's nothing also wrong like with like celibacy. Like I'm not sure that I'm gonna be celibate. Like yeah, I want a family, but like guys, like Everything is within. Everything is within. And look, like, it's a weird thing. It's like, yes, everything's within, and also, like, we need relationships. Like, I'm not gonna let you can't live your life without friendships, or like almost nobody can. That's not the point, and that's not what I'm trying to say here. My point is just like it's crazy to me to think about like the framing of this. We have many relationships in our lives. I have many relationships in my life. A lot of friendships, a lot of which is, like they're more casual in the sense of like I don't wake up in the morning thinking about them and go to bed at night thinking about them, right? And thank God, right? Basically, you only do that with like a romantic interest or like a child you have or like yourself. And I'm just realizing how like not different romantic is from self. Like I just don't think it is. I think it's like I could be as devoted to myself as any other person could be. And then if I am, what if I can be more devoted to myself than anybody else can be? Well, maybe that means I just shouldn't be with anybody else. Because if I have more devotion to whom of the man and whom of the woman, if whom of the woman is more devoted to whom of the man, and whom of the man is more devoted to whom of the woman than any man or woman in the world could be, well then yeah, cool, lots of friendships, but like I ain't gonna get intimate with you, cause like why would I? Cause I already have a partner that's more devoted to me than you can be. Guys, like so deep, and like the fact that like I sent this dude a DM because I was just like, I can't. I was gonna share his shit on Instagram, but then I was like, I'm not posting on Instagram. But I told myself, fuck it. Like I'm gonna make this YouTube video because like I can't not. This is too good. All right, I'm gonna go have a date with myself, whom with a woman. But yeah, Stu says comment, hella sick. Self devotion greater than self love. Oh, sorry, self discipline. Yeah, I'm gonna put a link to this shit in the description of this video so you guys can go find the post in the comment. Because this is too good. Alright, I'm a dip.